Okay, how can I help you?
Right, so what's the reason you're camping? Why are you...
Sorry, who are you?
Constable Berry, 1640,
Thank you.
based on based out of West Hampton Police Station.
All right.
S&T, Safe and Neighbourhoods.
Yeah.
So you're camping here because you're protesting
Uh-huh.
about the treatment at the Tavistock Centre?
Yeah. Well, not at the Tavistock Centre.
Okay. Okay, so...
just in general, yeah.
Just in general?
Yeah.
The treatment from who? Who's...
Sorry, what? I don't know what you're trying to understand.
Well, we got a call, obviously, from people at Tavistock Centre saying that 2 gentlemen have camped out here.
Yeah. So he's been here for 3 weeks.
Oh, he's been here for 3 weeks, okay.
Yeah, and you already know about him.
We already know about him already, yeah.
He goes in and uses the showers.
Because last time we came out, he wasn't here. So we just wanted to come and speak to him and see if he's alright.
Is this a common occurrence?
I mean, we've got maybe, it could be, I'm not too sure. But so we just actually just find out why you're here. Again, we're not here. Again, we've got no
I'm just here to protest. They do know I'm here. I've spoken to a couple of people.
Right. Okay.
I spoke to a nice chap yesterday. Yeah. He didn't give me his name,
okay.
But apparently he was in charge of it, and he was very understanding. Okay. I spoke to somebody this morning. Oh God, what was his name? I forgot his name now. He's come out. He was sent out by the head of adult services. Okay. He wanted my name also.
But you didn't give it to him?
Well, do you think asking me for my name is a reasonable question?
Just be polite, just ask your name.
Yeah.
You tell me your first name.
No.
Just be polite.
I know, right, so you're going to work under some assumption that I've got mental health conditions, so this is going to...
not mention that at all,
just bear with me.
I'm just here to help, that's all.
I'm dealing with something that's a bit mental, so I'm trying to explain it. It's a bit mental.
Explain, sorry.
So, yeah, asking me my name, perfectly reasonable question. Of course, I'm not obliged to give you my name, am I?
You're not obliged to, no.
Right. But I understand it's a reasonable question, and in normal circumstances I would have absolutely no problem at all in giving you my name.
Yeah.
Okay? But these aren't normal circumstances, obviously.
Right.
Okay. So I asked psychiatrists in 2011 a very reasonable question. Okay? I was being diagnosed over a period of months, and then I heard from one of the country's leading experts, who was asked a question by a journalist. He described a couple of the diagnoses that I've recently received as being a psychopath. Okay. He was the head of the Broadmoor Personality Disorder Unit. Okay, so he's a gentleman who knows what he's talking about. Is that fair? Broadmoor's also run by the NHS, which is these, and this guy is the head of the Broadmoor Personality Disorder Unit. So when he's asked by a journalist about psychopaths, and he says, we don't use that term anymore, but there's a dark triad for psychopathy, and he gives 3 diagnoses in that triad. I'd recently been given those. So I didn't jump to conclusions. No, at my next appointment I did ask though, and they refused to answer the question one way or another. Okay. Okay.
So
what are you understanding from that?
So you've been diagnosed. They've said that word.
If you went to the doctors and he gave you a diagnosis and you didn't really understand it and he didn't explain it, and you went home and you saw a programme on telly
and it made you think,
and they said, this diagnosis means this, terminal cancer, dead in 6 months. Right, but the doctor hadn't told you that, right? But when you went back for your next appointment, you'd say, this diagnosis you've given me, what does it mean? Right? And they refuse to tell you.
It kind of makes you...
That would be very worrying for you, wouldn't it? And suspicious. And why are they withholding this information?
So
also, also, in their mission statements and all that, it says openness, transparency, patient communication. This is a deliberate withholding of information, which would annoy anybody. But if I get annoyed about it, then they go, that's in line with being a psychopath. You see?
Okay.
Are you with me?
So that's, I'm with you. So that's why you're here to say
I'm not here to cause trouble.
No, okay, that's fine.
I'm a peaceful protester.
The reason why we were here was because obviously someone called us, and the residents here were a bit concerned. That's why. So we didn't know anything about it. That's why we're here.
That's fine. Would have been more concerned when they know they got a psychopath camped on their doorstep, wouldn't they?
I don't think from the way you're acting now.
Yeah. We're very devious, manipulative people.
Okay.
But then so are most police officers.
All right. I was saying to that. Are you? Again, I can ask you this question. Are you known to police?
Yeah.
You are known to police.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is that why you're not giving me?
I'm not a crook or a criminal. No, that's not why I'm known. No, that's not why. I've got to be honest with you. I've got to be honest with you. These people know absolutely everything about me.
Okay.
From my earliest childhood to where I am now.
Right.
Absolutely everything. Okay. So they know exactly who I am. They probably know me better than I know myself in psychological terms. Okay. So that's where we're at. So I feel like we're going for a bit of a charade at the minute.
Just going back and forth. There's not. I'm going to speak.
Well, you know, you're a police officer. You know that you can send people back and forth, and you can not get. You know. So, but this is healthcare, and it's mental healthcare.
Yeah, it is very important.
So actually, it's harming my mental health, and it has done since 2011. Is that a fair thing?
100%, it's fair. Like,
I'm not making it up. That's why I'm here.
Mental health is a serious issue that's going on in the world right now, but.
Yeah, I know that. In the world, my problems aren't important to anybody else. I understand that. But they're important to me. This is my life.
For us as well, as officers, we are here to help you and to offer you support. Again, coming from speaking, I've
got to be honest, police have never been very helpful.
I will try to be as helpful as I can, sir. I will try. But
I understand your oath as well, and I'll hold you to it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that free man on the land bollocks. That these people try to sell to protesters.
How long have you been here for? How long have you stand?
Am I under caution?
No. I'm just asking when you pick
See, again, it's another reasonable question.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've been trying to engage just with that one issue for 11 years.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's a reasonable question. It's a simple question. Any human being should expect to get an answer.
Okay.
They're unaccountable for it. They will not explain it at all.
Okay.
So, 11 years of trying to engage with people and do it through the normal processes has not worked. It's a very simple, reasonable question.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the thing. If people ask me a reasonable question, I'll decide whether I'm going to actually answer or not. Yeah, which makes me now look like an unreasonable human being. So, it makes me feel like the psychiatrists are unreasonable human beings. Are you? Yeah?
I understand.
You not got a taser or nothing?
No, not yet.
You don't look trustworthy. I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you with a taser.
Oh God.
Are you going to play this back to your mates at the station?
It's just for like information, like you told me about the whole.
You're going to put it on YouTube?
Can't do that. You put me on YouTube probably.
Do you want my YouTube channel?
You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I'll write it down.
You can hear former pop star Brian Harvey from East 17 threatened to stab me in the neck.
Oh God.
And act it out.
What's your YouTube?
And I reported that to the police. And in Scotland Yard, called where I lived.
Yeah.
And they came round because they were concerned. No, concerned about me. Not about the fact that somebody's threatened to stab me in the neck. By the way, that's the second death threat I've had from him since 2013.
You haven't had any interaction with him since then, have you?
No.
Okay.
I've not been in London, but I could have had interaction. Well, online we've had interactions.
This is another question. You don't have to answer it.
Yeah.
Right. I know you're here.
Yeah.
Have you got another place to live as well? Or?
No, they've taken my housing.
Where are you originally from? London,
okay,
London,
so since this happens with this thing with a diagnosis, let's say I'm a psychopath, for argument's sake, because that's what these people say, and they have the authority, don't they?
They've called you that.
But they have the authority. Their opinion counts, doesn't it? My opinion, if I say to you, I'm not a psychopath, who are you believing?
That's a hard question.
We know that.
I don't know.
You believe in them. You believe in them.
Okay.
If they call you up and say we've got a dangerous psychopath, camping out, you're going to act on that, right?
That information.
If you turn up and say,
they didn't tell us that. They said a gentleman is outside ours. We're feeling a bit uncomfortable. You know.
Well, he's been there 3 weeks.
Well,
he goes in and uses the shower. He uses the toilet.
He used to be. I think I heard that he was from. He used to be a person living here, and then he's moved out here. I need to speak to him.
Living in here?
I think he was
he's been a patient.
Patient now.
Yeah. Well, I've been a patient now.
Yeah. But you're new, so...
Well, I'm not new, I'm 60.
No,
do you not think it's a bit ridiculous? A man of 60.
I haven't seen you here. I've only heard of him being here, so that's why.
A man of 60.
You're 60.
Yeah.
You're in your 50s.
All that prison time. A man of 60. I'm not criminally active. You don't have. See, this is the thing with the diagnosis. Whatever I say, no longer counts.
Okay.
So as a human being, my sense of self is completely negated in the eyes of other people. So everything I say to you can be interpreted as a lie, or manipulative, or devious, right? So if I say to you, I'm not criminally active, I haven't been criminally active for many, many years, I'm here trying to do a peaceful protest.
Yeah, just be a peaceful, reasonable chap, so.
Yeah. Apparently, I've displayed a lot of antisocial behaviour.
What, here?
No, since 2011.
Okay.
You know, people, housing association write this down in their files.
Okay.
I've never been arrested, never had the police turn up at my door because I've been behaving antisocially. Now I know you take antisocial behaviour seriously. They've never been to visit me, never questioned me about. Right, so this is all written down in paperwork, but it's non-existent. It's non-existent.
Okay.
All right, but do you see where I am as a human being? I know what gets believed. What gets believed is what's written down, and nobody believes a single word I say because these people have negated me as a human being.
I'm going to go and speak to him. I'll come back and speak to him. Do
you want a cup of coffee or anything? You sure?
No, I've just had a coffee and I'm buzzing.
Have you? Oh yeah.
But no, yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Is there a